Have you ever wondered what it was like to play basketball for one of the best high school programs in the world? We're here at CBC High School, a top-ranked school in St. Louis that plays against some of the best teams in the country. This is also super special to us because this is where all of us went, won state championships at, and is the reason we're all lifelong friends even today. We're going to one of CBC's biggest games of the season to give you an all-access look at what it's really like to play at this level.
Coach, what was your plan having to guard your son going into it?
I don't think it was a plan. I mean, looking at the team, I'm like, man, I don't know how the hell to tell you I'm going to scout against my own kid. You know, this shit is weird. You know?
TV production.
Yeah, I thought you were making one of those videos. Alright guys, we're here with Jayson Tatum, head coach of CBC. We're all of the guys. We all went to high school here. We actually won a state championship together in his first season of coaching here in our senior year. So an amazing coach, even better person. Also, he is Jayson Tatum's dad.
Yeah, formerly known now.
Like I said, you did win state in 2014 in your first year coaching here. Almost 8 years later, what have been some of the big differences you kind of see between the first year you coached here and what it's like now?
Determination, man. You guys were determined when I got here. But right now, it's determination from the groups behind you guys. They work ethic. They just expect it. So it's like a lot more, not just teaching, but just trying to get in cohesiveness in groups and guys and just try to figure out a way to fight for what you want instead of thinking that, you're just going to videotape yourself or make a couple layups or dress nice and you're going to win. That's a big difference I've seen in the 8 years since I came in a group of seasoned seniors and good friends.
For those of you who didn't know, not only are you the father of Jayson Tatum, but we played against Jayson Tatum in high school. He was obviously a tough team we had to get past. Coach, what was your plan having to guard your son going into it?
I don't think it was a plan. I mean, it was just standing in front of you guys the day the first time we had to play them at their place. And looking at the team, I'm like, man, I don't know how the hell to tell you I'm finna scout against my own kid. This shit is weird. And everybody started laughing and messing around. I'm like, we just got to figure something out. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Fortunately, we won that game and lost everyone since then. But shit, it was weird, man. It was weird as shit.
Were there weaknesses that you know of that at the time that you could have exploited or no?
Yes, it was. But I didn't start exploiting until you guys left. I think you guys would have kind of really brought it out since he'd been a sophomore and you guys were seniors, And I didn't want to nah, I'm not gonna do that to my kid.
What was it like at the dinner table, after?
I mean, well, the first time we won, it was good. I was like, shit, this was gonna happen for the next guy. I know how many years you're gonna be a shaman. I told your ass you should have been playing with me. Before the games, we don't talk. We always either talk something every day, but we play each other. I don't talk to him until after the games. That's kind of weird, man. But it was interesting after I won after the first time, and then once he won ever since then, I couldn't say shit. So I stopped answering the phone.
Even for me now, I played in college, played after that. I think I never had that big of a crowd coming up 2 hours before we even got there.
It's crazy.
We pull up and there'd be a line out the door from people trying to get in.
Unbelievable.
We could even park.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the first time that we, like I said, we played them at their school, then we played them at ours. Yeah. And then before you guys got out of school, it was raining or snowing, freezing cold, and people were always lined up down the football field. Like I said, this is unreal. It was just special times, and I didn't know it was going to be that type of attraction. Probably none of us. Then we moved it to Lindenwood, and it even got crazier. But that was crazy.
Other than Jayson and us, I mean, you coached for and against some great players here at CBC and even at Solden before you got here. So besides us, obviously, because that's the obvious choice, who would you say the best players you coached for or against, and some of your favorite ones to coach?
Man, it's a long list. We played so many tough schedules and talented players, but around here, we got a chance to play against like Yuri Collins, who's doing well right now. We know clearly the Chaminade group was really strong. I mean, we can go on and on. You know, I've just been blessed because I like to be seen in those situations and just, you know, have our kids and myself. So, you know, I don't have a favorite. I just have been lucky to be around all of them.
Talking a little bit more about just like CBC in general, I think CBC's had such a huge impact on us. As you can see, we're still, you know, hanging out, you know, 8 years later. We're still best friends, and I think it's had an impact on everybody that comes here. And it's not just us. Obviously, like the vast majority of like former CBC students have been known to, you know, have this connection and brotherhood between them. In your opinion, can you talk about what's special to you at CBC, and like why do you think so many faculty, coaches, students like stay here and are so connected after?
Man, we're around each other 300 days out the year for 4 years, and so like if it's sports-wise or if it's some type of other connection that we have each other, black or white, don't make a difference. We find a way to bond. And when I was back here in '97, graduated, I have still the same friends with Larry, like 25, 30 years, and it was because of this school. You know, we was based out in Clayton at that time, and it was some type of connection. Similar I see out with you guys. You know, I mean, it's lovely. You know, if it's family or if it's non-family, you guys found a way within these walls for 4 years to make it, you know, extend even further. So CBC has brought a lot, you know, to me and my family, and I'm glad to come back and hopefully give it to like more and more generations, as long as I still have some fire left in the tank.
I mean, St. Louis is just kind of has such a diverse like culture of people. I think CBC did a really good job of just bringing in people from all across the city. And it was just cool to like, you know, go to school with people every day. From not your normal walk of life for sure, but you still become best friends by, you know, being there 4 years.
But I mean, like just what you guys are doing right now, you just expanding yourself to all types of different generations of people. You know what I mean? Don't make a difference if they're older or younger. You'd be able to go to Wellston. I can never imagine you fucking guys being in Wellston right now. You know what I mean? Like, but like the culture CBC brought and gave to you, like shit. We 100. We equal. We're partners. As long as you respect me, I respect you. You guys love to hoop and do what you do. So that's what I think this school has brought, you know, out of a lot of us who graduated and left here.
Bring out Wilson, that kind of makes you a reminder of that Wolves practice you took us to, the classic. You know, for those that don't know, we're not playing well, so he took us to a different gym. Did not anything like CBC, didn't have air conditioning, nothing, and basically just turned into a big fight for two hours. But it was one of the most intense practices ever. Have you ever had any kind of moments like that recently where you had to get on guys or do something?
We've been back there recently. Well, with this group, actually, we took them down there, but we was unable to turn the heat all the way up like I had with you guys.
Yeah.
So they didn't get the whole experience of it. Things have got tight since, you know, you guys have graduated. Everything is really up under a microscope, so my practice can't be as tough and, you know, whatever.
What is your least favorite part about being a high school basketball coach?
The refs. No, man, but not having a shot clock. You know,
I agree.
You know, not having a shot clock. Because, I mean, I can't really test myself as a coach much more because I'm just coming in methodical every year. And the kids are unable as well to see, you know, what the college experience is like.
So I guess talking a little bit more about like the team you have this year. You guys already just closed out your out-of-state schedule with an impressive 10-3 record. What do you think the biggest challenge will be as you finish up the end of the season and head to the playoffs, or as you like to call it, like the real season?
The real season. Continuity, man, with this group. We have to build our continuity. Last couple games we have struggled scoring in the second half, and it's just because of guys are trying to do things on their own or unable to be on the same page. And you guys understand, you got to hit that switch and sacrifice, you know, something about your game or do something else to impact the game. And right now we're not at that point. Hopefully these next couple weeks before district starts, we can find a couple core guys will be able to do that to help us get over the hump. We're talented enough, way more talented than we need to be to do what you guys have done before, but just that. What scares me is that continuity and that sacrificing. Hey, I don't need to shoot these 10 times. I know if I break down 10 times, I'm going to get both 10 shots, and 5 of them going to go in. We're working on getting towards that right now, but we have to hit.
Yeah, I think you were like one of the first coaches to teach me like the importance of like understanding your role, and that doesn't mean like that's holding you back.
Exactly.
And part of your role, right? Like it helps you embrace your strengths and also bring strengths to other people.
Yep, and find a way to make yourself better.
To that point, obviously you coach talented guys, seen guys, you know, go on to college, even the NBA. I guess what's kind of your advice to people watching this that maybe want to go on to play college basketball one day, or maybe even play in the pros?
You just got to put the work in. So like a lot of people just going to come in and their shoes are clean, their haircut is nice, everything about them look good, but they go into those lines and it's different. They look really good at workouts, but when they start putting in the team concept, the team doesn't win. That person doesn't shine. And so you got to find a way to do all those attributes to be able to get to that next level, because that's what the coaches are looking for. It's not golf. You know, you can't go out there and do it on your own. You got to have those other guys with you. And like you said earlier about your role, a lot of people don't understand it. If you find a way to get there off your role, if it's rebounding or something like that, then work on expanding your game once you get to the next level. Don't come in thinking that you're a three-point shooter, only shooting 20%, or you're a dunker and you can't elevate off the ground and things like that. It's a real reality check, I think, that most student athletes or athletes need to get to themselves, and also parents. Somebody's trying to give you some advice or something like that, and don't take it as their son or somebody's daughter's being put down or they can't do it. It's just like, slow your roll. Let's take baby steps and get to X, Y, and Z first, and you know, maybe to work out.
Tommy, you really caught a stray there, and the golf comment there.
No, he was saying you can't just go do it yourself. Like, I'm a one-man wrecking crew. So that's basically what he was saying.
For people maybe wanting to play either maybe at your level at CBC or like that high level varsity high school basketball, what is that like? And then what's the difference between high school to college?
Coming on in as a freshman, you know, a lot of guys, like, I played well 8th grade and I played for a top team in AAU, and I think I'm going to play and start for you at varsity. There's no way. For me, I think that you got to just be able to have some grit about yourself and have basically the core understanding of the game, and then we'll go from there and be able to be a team player. And if it's you taking your time to elevate on up to get to varsity, because there will be other talented kids in front of you, have humbleness to say, hey, I'm gonna go through the process. Coach will need me when he needs me. I don't care what you did in your, as an 8th grade or 7th to 8th grade. You know, you come to me, whatever you can do within these lines, because you're going to coming going against a 17-year-old when you get here. If you can't talk like him or stay in front of him or have toughness like him, then you're going to stay where you belong, and we come on up from there. And as far as the college level, you know, those coaches, their job is on the line every year, so they got to have a high level. Depends on what level you're going to, but they got to have a kid that's coming in, first of all, ready to do his schoolwork and not a problem in the locker room. I've produced and had coached a lot of those kids that have not had those problems. Again, you got to have the same thing. I want grit and be able to have a concept and understanding of the game. Become a team player and humble yourself. So I want kids to come here, but at the end of the day, everybody can't play for me or play here.
Sure.
We're a cut sport, but I want everybody to experience the school.
Coach's job's on the line. You think the coach is crazy and, you know, talking all this stuff. I mean, if his team's losing, he might not have the same job the next day. Like, that's literally his salary that he has, like a yearly salary. He's getting his livelihood too, and it works for high school coaches as well, but college, it just gets even that more serious.
Yeah, for sure.
But kind of jumping ship a little bit, when we knew you obviously had two sons who have obviously grown to be very accomplished individuals. When we were seniors, you had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk a little bit about what being a girl dad means to you and how it's changed you as an individual?
It's calmed me all the way the hell down. It's unbelievable. When she comes to practice, the fellas love it because they know it's more mild mannered. She's, she's always watching. It's been unbelievable time. She's 7 right now. I was, clearly not really knowing a plan to have a 7-year-old back then, but it's probably one of the best things that have happened. Girl dad is unbelievable. Got me sledding, has me going, doing shit at the zoo, like just things that I wouldn't do, right now or even for those guys back then. But it's unbelievable. She's calmed me down, helped me be more of a controlled coach because I always think she's watching.
Any last words you want to tell the viewers, people watching, maybe they want to play basketball or just like want to, try to find their place in life, anything you got?
Man, I'm just appreciative of you guys coming back 8 years from now. Hope we do it another 8 years and be bigger and better. I love what you guys are doing, man. I always check you on out. You're funny as hell. I can't retweet some of the shit because I might get in trouble. Because I still work here, but when I do retire, I'll stay whatever the hell I want. I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Come on up, man. I'm going to go try to get these guys together.
Watts, 4-3 so far. Double team.
He's gonna cancel it completely.
open. Oh no. His head's out. He almost broke the back. Oh my God. I mean, they can shoot. There's no question about it. Yeah, geez. Corner 3. Mouthy. Alright. Not bad start. 19-14 in the first quarter. Vianney can shoot, I'm going to tell you that. Okay, what's going on? Hey. Look up. Oh, shit, team. I got paid for that one.
Great effort, home problem. I see we got too many turnovers, so we got 9 turnovers. We not had that many turnovers, so.
Keep someone in front of y'all. Y'all keep getting in scramble mode. Y'all have to get in scramble mode. Y'all keep someone in front of y'all.
I'm trying to give guys a chance to come on in here. Give John a break. Give Rob a break. Larry might get in foul trouble. Come on, just do it enough and sustain it enough so it can be fine. All right. Well, one comes in, he got a shot off on us. Okay, Calvin, I might have told you to help on that. You weren't supposed to. I remember that. I'll take that one. But the 2 bigs that come in, Big John, stay behind. Okay, and don't stop talking. Don't stop talking. Watch the screen, Neil. Watch the fire screen, Josh. Jordan. Watch it. Watch it. Here it come. I got it. I'm gonna beat this up. I got back door. I don't have nobody. That's what I want to hear. You got me? This is second half. First 5, bring the same intensity. Same intensity. Nothing drops, and then we start rotating it in. Hopefully, nothing else drops. All right? Come on, man. Let's go. We got better that first half. Let's get better this whole game. Family. 1, 2, 3. Family. Let's go. Let's go.
Floats. That was nice. Left with the left. Is he even left-handed?
Get out of there. Good. I'll take that one. And 1. And 1. And 1. Stay there, Gal. Stay there. Stay there. Told you, stay there. Let's go, OG. Lay it up. Good. Good pass. Good rebound. No fouls. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good pass. Good rebound. Good job. Work. Here comes the middle. Hey, that was the best call you had all night.
That was the best one. I agree with them. Them hand checkings, I'm not sure, but I thought you might not have caught that one. Hands up, rotate, rotate. Get up, Holmes. Run, Holmes. Keep cutting, keep cutting. That motherfucker, shoot that motherfucker. Who got back? He said he need help. That's what I'm saying, he need help. The shot selection on the first one, I didn't like. The one Mikhail created for you that you pump fake, I'd rather you take that one. You got me? But the one you doing on your own, that's about you. You got me? Come on. Freely go play basketball right now. How many smart decisions can you make? Finish the game strong. Finish, 1, 2, 3. Finish. Come on, Holmes. Do it. Oh, I said. Why you lay dead like that? What's wrong with that? Good job. No, you was gonna call it. Calvin! How many bad calls do we get in a day? Do we know? Hands up, good. Keep them up, OG. Good job, fellas. Family, 1, 2, 3. Family. Good job. Let's go. Second unit, thank you. Thank you, first unit, great job. The second unit, thank you for not being as bad as you were the first quarter. We locked in, we came to push it down and exploit it on the back end. If we do that, pay attention to details, we prepare, we will be fine. You got me? We'll be fine. Right? We got guys in the groove, guys hit shots, passing, advancing the ball, and we did our job. James, we bounced back and got me on this met on Saturday. Okay, there's nothing but counts. At the end of the day, we have to start rolling with no breaks, fellas. You understand? We're not breaking for nobody. Good job. Let's bring in. Good job. Everybody out there got a chance to play with the same shit. Same shit on Friday. Same shit on Friday. We got weights in the morning. Be here, be on time. 7:30. Family. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Big win from the CBC cadets. You guys got a little bit of everything. You got coach mic'd up. Got a little us mic'd up, and you got some crazy dunks, some highlights, all that stuff. Hey, let us know if you like this kind of stuff. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't yet. And hey, subscribe, the guys to the moon, you already know. CBC going up next, state championship. Hope you like the all access. I don't know what else to say. I'm running out of things. Good job. 5'10" here, so you gotta think.
Nice.
I'm 5 inches more than you. He's 4 more than you.
I get 5.
We can line it up.
Nice. I'll take that. I deserve that.
Oh, jellyfin! I love that Tatum sauce, no bother there.
I mean, that's it all, man. I'm just appreciative of you guys coming back 8 years from now. Hope we do it another 8 years and be bigger and better. I love what you guys are doing, man. I always check you on out. You're funny as hell. I can't retweet some of the shit because I might get in trouble. Because I still work here, but when I do retire, I'll stay whatever the hell I want. Appreciate you guys, man. Come on up, man. Let me go try to get these guys together. All right, no problem. I'll see you upstairs.
Yep.